IDLO's 2018 Partnership Forum inspired and stimulated dialogue between key actors around obstacles and opportunities for the rule of law.
We are at an interesting moment in time where the rule of law has never been more relevant, has never been more contested. But there are some silver threads which the international community have woven into a tapestry known as the UN 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development.
The rule of law is a crucial component and an accelerator of sustainable development efforts.
When we met here 2 years ago, one of the proposals was exactly to make IDLO the front runner in pushing Goal 16, and this is exactly what the organization is doing.
I have seen many situations of conflict, and I can say in one sentence that things move because of individuals, but the staying power is with institutions. The rule of law is about building institutions. It's about embedding aspirations in law. That's what gives staying power to the universal aspiration of humankind.
Access to justice is a key ingredient for development as a whole, all around the world. But the key component of independence of justice, of judges and lawyers, is not the rights of the judges or the rights of the lawyers. It's the right of a society to have access to a justice system that solves cases based in the rule of law, independently, with neutrality.
It's very interesting to see how many of these developing economies are really leapfrogging technology. These are all very exciting developments, but they raise also potential risks in terms of consumer protection, privacy, secure access to digitized data, authentication of digital identity, and threats to financial integrity.
If there is no food security, there can't be actual stable governance. But stable governance at the same time creates an enabling environment for food security and nutrition. So we're talking about mutually inclusive relationships. There are two major drivers of food insecurity, and those are conflicts, and these are man-made, and they are failures of governance, and also climate change. And there is a lot that national governments can do.
Gender equality is a human rights imperative. Ambassador King did tell us about the linkages between the different goals, but especially SDG 16 and all the other goals, in particular goal number 5, which is gender equality. We all know that the gaps remain big. I don't want to undermine the achievements. I think we have made some concrete steps towards the achievement of gender equality in many respects at international, regional and national level. But I think we all know that the gaps remain in some very important areas. We know that all these gaps are reflected in, and in some cases buttressed or entrenched by laws and practices that discriminate against women and girls, which persist all over the world.
More equal representation benefits both society and individuals. Women, half of the population of this world, must be enabled to participate in all parts of society, including in the justice and legal sectors.
It's just to communicate to you that the word cooperation around Agenda 2030 can break a lot of resistances. This is a very positive message.
It's time for us to create new partnerships. Partnerships that are willing to explore, partnerships that are willing to innovate, partnerships that are willing to think differently, partnerships that are bold, partnerships that are willing to learn.
Never has a system of principles spread so far, so wide, so fast, as have human rights in the post-World War II era. These are values we have to stand up for. And in their defence and for their application, we need the rule of law.
Everyone should be included in the approaches we are developing. No one should be left behind. No one should be left behind because of their gender. No one should be left behind because of their skin color. No one should be left behind because of their beliefs, because of their economic status, because of where they come from. No one should be left behind. Period.